Hey everyone, welcome to this stretch class for your lymphatic system and weight loss. Today's practice, all you will need is something soft below you, but in addition to that, I would also highly recommend that you get into something very loose, very comfy, maybe something that's a bit more natural, made with cotton, and take a little break from wearing all those tight yoga sets. We want to give our bodies the best opportunity to get all of the benefits from this class. So with that, whenever you're ready, join me on the mat and let's get started. All right, we're gonna start today's practice sitting in a seated position in the center of your mat. Legs are just crossed in front of you. Reach those arms up. Take a big, deep inhale. Exhale as you bring those arms down through center. Flowing through this 2 more times just to ground yourself in this space. Inhale, lift up, look up. Exhale. One last deep breath. Maybe close down your eyes. And exhale. Taking those arms behind you and interlacing your fingers. Stretching those arms all the way back. Setting those hands onto your right hip, keeping them interlaced behind you. And just gently tilt your neck towards the right. Feeling that stretch all the way from your shoulder to your chin. Deep inhale. And exhale. Slightly tilt your head to the front right corner of your mat. You'll notice that that stretch feels a little bit different. Deep inhale. And let it go. Switching sides. Palms of your hands move over to sit on top of that left hip. Head tilts to the left. Breathe. Take one more deep inhale. On your exhale, tilt your head to the left corner. And release those hands. Taking the palm of your hands, tucking in your fingers, and just gently massaging the back of your neck here. Just giving yourself a little love here, a little self-massage, allowing that neck to loosen up. Stay here for 3, 2, and 1. All right, bringing both of your hands out to the side. You're going to swing those arms forward and back. Each time you're going to switch the position of which arm is in front of the other. You should feel this opening up your chest and your shoulders. Try to let those hands and fingers just relax here. And I know I told you guys to get into something comfy, and I am wearing a very tight top. And I'm doing that because I want good audio. So this is one of those moments where you have to do what I say and not what I do. Keep swinging for 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Shake those arms out. Coming onto all fours. Wrists are underneath your shoulders. Knees are underneath your hips. We're just going to straighten that left leg all the way back. and lower back down to the midline. We're going to go a little fast here because we just want this to be more of a swaying movement. This isn't a workout. We don't want to squeeze our muscles. We just want to loosen up those hip joints so that we can welcome some fresh blood flow. You can allow your upper body to sway here, that's okay. Stay here for 3, 2, and 1. Switching sides. Right leg stretches all the way back and swings back in. Tapping into your breath here, making sure that you're breathing deeply. Stay here for 3, 2, and 1. Good job, guys. All right. Both knees are back down on the mat. Tuck those toes underneath you and press back into your downward dog. With this being the first downward dog, you really want to keep a deep bend in those knees. Maybe start to pedal out those legs if it feels comfortable for you. We haven't really warmed up the back of your legs much, so just be really gentle here. Deeply grounding yourself through those palms. Keeping your ears in alignment with your arms, which allows your neck to be in alignment with the rest of your back. It's kind of a little cheat code to help you keep your neck in alignment with your spine. Straighten both of those legs. Press your chest in towards your feet. Hold here. Any type of inversion that you can do is really good for your blood flow. It helps to rejuvenate those joints and those muscles. Stay here for one more breath. And walk those feet all the way to the top of the mat, taking as many steps as you need. Slowly stand all the way up, lifting that spine vertebrae by vertebrae. Come into a mountain pose. Feet are firmly grounded into the floor. Palms are facing forward. Close down your eyes. Just focus on feeling your feet rooted into the floor here. Inhale. And exhale. Moving into some twists once more. You're going to allow your torso to twist to the right and left. You can start off slow here. Loosen those hands, those fingers. Just allow them to flow back and forth. Picking up the pace, twisting a little bit deeper. Your hands may start to tap onto that body as you're twisting. If you feel comfortable, you can still keep your eyes closed here. Just triggering that blood flow once more. Twisting a little further. You might feel like the rag doll here, but that's okay. And start to slow this movement. Coming back to center. Keeping with the swaying movement, lift your arms all the way up. Inhale. Reach those fingertips a little bit higher. And you're going to fold your body all the way forward. So I'll show you what it looks like. You're going to inhale and exhale. Coming back up and just allowing gravity, join me if you will. Just allow gravity to kind of take control of you here. Stay here for 3, 2, and 1. Reaching those arms all the way back up, taking a deep breath, feeling your blood rushing from your head back down into your body. And allow those arms to drop to either side. Deep bend in those knees. Stay here in your forward fold for a moment. Halfway lift. And forward fold. Dropping your hips to the ground here. Coming all the way down onto the mat. Laying your back on the floor. Taking a moment to just adjust as needed. Stretch those legs out underneath you. Arms rest to either side. Stretch that right leg all the way up. And circle as you drop down. Coming back through center, lifting up. Again, try not to squeeze those muscles too tightly here. Maybe hold your core in tight for some stability, but this isn't a workout, or we're just wanting to add some movement into those hip joints. Stay here for 3, 2, and 1. Keeping that leg all the way up and reverse the direction. So going down, coming to the side, and all the way up. Just reversing your circle here. Try to make this circle as big as you can, or I guess as big as your hips allow you to. Stay here for 3, 2, and 1. Switching legs, fixing your loose fitting pants. You don't usually have that problem with normal yoga clothes. Left leg is up and fall all the way to the side and back up. It is February here in Utah, so we are not self-tanning. So do not judge the color of my legs at the moment. Just ignore that. Focus on squeezing your core, keeping your upper body stable as you lift and lower that leg. Stay here for 3, 2, and 1. Coming back to center, switching directions. If this is ever hurting your hip, then take smaller movements like I am here. I grew up dancing, so I can definitely feel some of that wear on my hips sometimes. So if you ever have discomfort, don't follow what I'm doing. Do what is comfortable in your own body. Keep going for 3, 2, and last one. Staying in this laying down position. If you do have a wall available, then I would highly suggest to move over towards it. I'm just gonna stay here so you can see my hand movements a little bit better. Lengthen both of your legs all the way up. Point your feet and just allow your body to rest here. This is another slight inversion. This really helps to get all that blood flow down into your stomach to help aid in digestion. If you want, you can do a gentle stomach massage with me. Just take the palm of your hand, place it on the bottom of your belly, right underneath that rib cage, and do tiny circles, moving in a clockwise direction. Just gently pressing. If you don't have a wall, you can use a chair or something to rest your legs on. You want to make sure that your stomach is relaxed, you're not tensing anything. Keep circling for 3, 2, and 1. Staying with those legs up on the wall. I'm just going to lower mine because it's a little bit easier for you to see. We're going to do another variation of a stomach massage, taking that right hand, placing it on the top of your hip, and rolling all the way underneath those ribs to the center and down until that belly button. If you've ever got a lymphatic drainage massage, then they will do this to you. It just helps to define those hips and allow any extra waste that you have to find its way out, as you would say. Keep doing this for 3 more times on this side. And switch to the left side. Placing those left fingertips on the top of your hip, tracing underneath that rib cage, flowing down into your belly. I like to do these classes whenever I'm feeling a little uncomfortable in my body because I don't know about you, but easing into weight loss, because most of the industry when it comes to weight loss tells you to change your diet, to get an intense workout, but forcing yourself into a habit because you don't like how you feel is not always the best way to get results. I notice that I feel better when I'm allowing my body to rest and relax. And when I do so, the habits to live healthier are more naturally inspired. So, if you're ever thinking that you need to push your body to lose that weight, or if you're just feeling uncomfortable in your body, maybe embrace the idea that you just need to lean into more ease instead of working harder and doing more things. Maybe just do less. All right, final massage on that right side. If you were on that wall, come back to the center of your mat, and we're gonna move into a banana pose. So it's exactly like it sounds. Your legs are going to shift over to the right side of your mat. You can stack your left leg on top of your right for a little bit of a deeper stretch. Arms reach up over your head. You can grab on to either hand here and kind of tiptoe those shoulder blades to the right. Like I said, the banana pose is kind of self-explanatory, so just stay here. Your glutes should still be centered on the mat. You should be feeling a really deep release in the left side of your body. Maybe close down those eyes and hold here. Taking one deep last breath. And coming back to the center on your exhale. Coming into the banana pose on the left side. Reaching those heels off the mat. Tiptoeing on those shoulder blades. Allowing the right side of your body to release here. Maybe quieting down your mind. If you're getting distracted, just bring yourself back to your body. Feeling into that stretch. And slowly come back to center. Bending both of your knees. Right leg is going to cross over your left leg. This one might feel a little bit funky. I haven't done this before, so we're doing it for the first time together. You're going to take your left hand and interlace it with your toes. I know, strange, but this is what they said to do. Holding firmly in between those toes. You might want to come up onto the ball of your left foot so that you're a little bit closer, so that your shin is a little bit closer to your chest. You're going to rotate that foot. If you need to lean a little bit into that left shoulder so that your arm can reach a little further, then do so. Just triggering that lymphatic system in your lower body. Staying here for 3, 2, and 1. Switching directions. Maybe rotating towards you this time. Taking a deep inhale. And release. Letting go of those toes. Both of your hands are going to grab the back side of your left leg. Just pulling your shin towards your chest here. Feeling that release in your glute. And switch sides. Left leg crosses over that right thigh. Right hand interlaces with those toes. Maybe scooch those shoulders over a little bit so you can extend that arm a little further. And once your hands have a hold of those toes, start to rotate. Switching directions. Just coming into kind of a meditative state where you're just focusing on your body. You don't have to bring anything else from the rest of your day into this practice. Just be here. Be present with yourself. Keep circling for 3, 2, and 1. All right, both feet grounded onto the mat. Center that back if you moved it. And final pose is the best one. We're gonna come into your Savasana. Both feet stretched to either side of the mat, opening them up as wide as you can here. Hands spread to either side. Palms are facing up. If this is comfortable for you, then just stay here. If you want a little bit more of a stretch and release, then you can bring both of your legs into a butterfly pose, allowing those knees just to fall apart. Wherever you are is perfect, no judgment. Close down your eyes. Just allow yourself to settle down here. There's nothing you need to do right now. The biggest benefit that you can give yourself in this moment is to just let go. Release your thoughts. Don't try to change the pace of your breath. Just notice it flowing in and out. Recognizing that you don't have to do anything to keep your body alive. Your health and your wellness and your vitality is something that you are born with. It's not something you have to earn. You just have to let it be. So whenever we can just get out of the way, then we can allow the wellness that is already there to support us. Your breath keeps you alive. Every night as you sleep, your heart keeps on beating without you having to do anything. So just relax. If you have the time, then I would encourage you to stay here for as long as you can. But if you would like to end the practice with me, then slowly wiggle those toes and those fingers. Rolling over to one side of the mat. Press yourself all the way up. Coming into a seated position. Just waking your body up a little bit more so that you can move into the rest of your day. Reach those arms up. Inhale. Exhale. Come down through center. One more deep breath. Lift up. Look up. And let it go. Placing both of your hands over your heart, closing down your eyes, just taking a moment here to recognize the difference that you feel in your body, noticing how it feels, sending a little bit of gratitude for yourself for getting yourself on the mat today. And when you're ready, open up those eyes. Thank you guys so much for joining me for today's practice, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye guys. Namaste. And for those of you who are wanting to deepen your yoga practice, then join me in my 7-day Abundance Now manifestation course. All of the details are listed in the description below, so when you're ready to join me, I'll see you there.